Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss nucleus, the discovery of nucleus, its structures, function, location, and presence. Who discovered the cell nucleus? Robert Brown, a Scottish scientist, discovered it in 1831. What did he see? While looking at plant cells under a microscope, he saw a small, round structure inside the cells. He called it the nucleus. The meaning of nucleus, it is known as the control center. Definition: the nucleus is a membrane bounded organelle found in eukaryotic cells that contains the cell's genetic material DNA and control the cell's growth, metabolism, and reproduction. It acts as the cell's command center, regulating gene expression and coordinating cellular activities. It is also known as the control center of cell. The scientific name used for nucleus is karyo. Shape of cell's nucleus. The cell nucleus is usually round or oval shape. Its shape can vary slightly depending upon the type of cell. It is generally the largest organelle in the cell. In some special cells like white blood cells, the nucleus can have an irregular or lobed shape. Common shape: spherical like a ball or oval like an egg. Presence of cell nucleus. It is present in eukaryotic cells like plant, animal, fungi, and protist cell, and it is not present in prokaryotic cell like bacteria and archaea. Location in cell. In plant, it is present at the side of cell due to large food vacuole, and in animal cell, it is present in the center of a cell. Components of nucleus: nuclear envelope, nuclear pore, nucleoplasm, and nucleolus. Nuclear envelope. The nuclear envelope is a thin double membrane that surrounds the nucleus. It acts like a protective barrier separating the nucleus from the rest of cell. Nuclear pores are small openings in the nuclear envelope. They act like gateways that let things move into and out of nucleus. For example, they allow RNA to leave the nucleus and proteins to enter. Nuclear pore help control what enters and exits to keep the nucleus safe. Nucleoplasm is a jelly-like fluid inside the nucleus. It fills the space around the chromatin and the nucleolus. It helps support and protect content inside the nucleus. Nucleoplasm also contains important molecules like enzymes and salts needed for making DNA and RNA. Nucleolus. The nucleolus is a small round structure inside the nucleus. It is not surrounded by a membrane. The nucleolus is responsible for making ribosomes, which are tiny machines that build up proteins. You can usually see the nucleolus as a dark spot inside the nucleus under a microscope. The nucleus is the control center of cell. It stores the cell's DNA, which has all the instructions needed to build and run the cell. It controls cell growth, division, and activity by sending out messages like RNA. It helps make ribosomes through the nucleolus, which are needed for protein production. Other points about the cell nucleus: it is the largest organelle. The nucleus is usually the biggest organelle in the eukaryotic cell with nucleus. Genetic material: the DNA inside the nucleus is organized into structures called chromosomes. Chromatin: when the cell is not dividing, DNA exists as a loose thread called chromatin, which look like a tangled thread. Nuclear division: during cell division, the nucleus divides through processes like mitosis for body cells and meiosis for germline cells. Germline cells are also known as reproductive cells, and they are known as the egg and sperm cells. Nuclear membrane renewal: the nuclear envelope breaks down and reforms during cell division. Communication: nuclear poles help the nucleus communicate with the rest of the cell by allowing molecules to pass in and out.